welcome to my YouTube. This is Chinaflix part 1. This is a long anticipated video. Pretty much revealing, this is going to be the story of how I basically had 8 surgeries in a short amount of time. So I guess we could take it, since I did my last video wrong, I guess we could take it back to 2014 because that's when I had my first surgery. So I'm a very athletic person. I played softball, I played basketball, I played tennis, I danced, I praise dance, I sang, you know, I did pretty much everything you could think of in high school. And in high school I was like the nicest, the sweetest person. Like I loved everybody, like everybody could be my friend. And I didn't have no beef with nobody for real. I was always smiling because, you know, I had these beautiful dimples. Get into it, yeah. So I had the beautiful dimples and I was always smiling, always in a good mood, always happy to, you know, see folks. Just I would walk up, smile at people. Maybe that would brighten their day. I always had like a positive attitude. So basically, let's get into the gist of things. So I guess we can call this individual, let's call her Precious. Yes. So basically I was playing softball with my older sister for years. I was kind of good. I ain't gonna say I was bad, but I couldn't throw the ball. Like I could hit a little bit, I could catch the ball, but I just could not throw the ball. Like I don't get it. It's like I shot putted it. I just was a bad thrower, but everything else with the sport, I was pretty okay. And I actually could pitch, you know. Actually got a few girls struck out and everything. So that was exciting and everything. But so Precious, I think she came around, if I had surgery in 2014, it was my 11th grade year in high school. So Precious, I'm not even gonna throw no shade until it's time. So let's talk about Miss Precious. So I was dating or talking to Precious's cousin. I don't know if that have anything to do with her hating me, but or disliking me. I don't know. We would have to ask Precious, wouldn't we? But let me stop digressing about Precious. And I'm not talking about the one from you know, Precious, but they kind of look alike. Yeah, they kind of look alike. But I digress. So let's talk about Miss Precious. So I met her. I was real nice to her. She'd been playing softball her whole life. Basically, she loved the sport. I ain't no hater. She was pretty good at softball. Well, she was great at softball. But yeah, she was good. We didn't have no beef. I didn't have no problems with her. I told her, I was like, girl, you are so good. Like, you are a natural talent. You're actually legit. Like, I'm no hater. I have never been a hater. So I would just be like, girl, you are good. Like, you could hit the ball. You could hit home runs. But I just never understood how you could hit the ball all the way to the back of the field, but could not run to first base. Can y'all make that make sense? You hit the ball to the back. Like, y'all know the outfield. We call it outfield in softball. And baseball, you know. But you would hit the ball to the outfield, but you couldn't make it to first base. I never got that. I just never did. But so that was her story. She was so good, could throw the ball, could catch the ball, but if she hit the ball far out, she couldn't make it to first base. So let me just put it that way. Precious could not make it to first base. So but I mean, that wasn't my problem. Like, she tried running and trying to get better so she could, if she hit the ball, she'd make it to first base. But none of the efforts really worked. I don't even think she got a scholarship. But I digress about Precious. But this video is about her. The person that Precious was very, I found out that she was very evil. She was a hater. So I need you young folks to just watch out for people. I mean, you could be nice to everybody, but just be very vigilant of people who don't have ill will for you for no reason. Yes, I'm a pretty person. Yes, I'll have a good spirit. Yes. But it doesn't negate the fact what happened to me. It doesn't make sense. So me, like I told you, I didn't have no beef with Precious. I just knew she could not run to first base, and that had nothing to do with me. So I was, you know, happy singing my I'm like a bird, I want to fly away type stuff. I was in a good mood, or making my way downtown, walking fast. Yeah, I was on that in my own little happy zone, not bothering nobody. So we're playing Columbia High School. I think I had to pitch that game where I had to catch. So I was watching this one girl from, I think she was from Northgate or McIntosh. The girl, I played catcher. So the girl would just be so legit. She'd take out her little helmet, look around, be like, yeah, run if you want to, run if you want to. I'll be like, man, I gotta do that, because she looks so legit doing that. Worst mistake of my life. I mean, I was inspired by the girl that was the catcher throwing her helmet off, but your helmet is there for protection from balls, right? The helmet, you get the helmet, is there for protection. So, I mean, I still thought it was legit. I'm all taking my helmet off, looking like I'm gonna throw the ball, knowing I can't throw. But if I'm acting, looking like I could throw, you know, how would they know that I can't throw the ball? You know what I'm saying? How would they know? But that's how I was, you know, acting. So I was acting like I was gonna throw the ball, like get somebody out on one of the plates for a softball. I was never gonna throw the ball because I can't throw. So, which is a flex, but she looked cool doing it. So I started incorporating that into my catching position. So I started doing that and doing that, and everybody was scared, like I was gonna throw the ball and strike them out, but I was never gonna throw the ball. I was just flexing. So for some reason, when we were playing Columbia High School, a girl was coming in. I'm playing the catcher position. Precious was the pitcher. She was a pretty good pitcher. Precious was the pitcher. So I'm like, ball, ball, ball. I'm right here. Let me just give y'all a visual of how close this Precious was to me. Precious, Lord, take her hand. So basically, she was right here. I was right here. And just give it like just a few, like maybe, we could say maybe like 5-6 feet away. Like she could have been like, here, take the ball, and we could have got the ball, the girl out. But y'all would not believe what little Miss Can't Run a First Base Precious did. This girl, this ignorant person, she's gonna throw the ball at my Precious face. So I'm looking at, I'm like in shock. I'm screaming at this point, because this girl ended up fracturing my nose on both sides. I'm screaming, I'm crying. I feel I had a mild concussion from this. I had to go to the emergency room in 2014. So I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm sad. Like, I'm like, what the, like, I'm trying to process what happened at this game. Like, the ball hit me so bad, it knocked me out. Like, it knocked me all the way out. Like, it's like she was right there and she gunned it, and she already throw like she's a man. So she already throw like she a man. So it fractured my nose on both sides. And we were like this far apart. The girl could have just handed me the ball, tossed the ball. This girl gunned it at my face. So this one, I was mad, but you know, in high school I was so peaceful, man. I was so peaceful. This before the 8th surgery. This was surgery number 1. So high school I was so peaceful. Precious was, she had a little mouthpiece on her, even though she couldn't run the first base and probably didn't get scholarship. She had a little mouthpiece on her. So I'm like, I'm trying to process what happened, what's going on. My nose is broke. I'm crying. I'm having to have a plastic surgery at a young age to get my nose fixed. So I'm just like, I'm still trying to process it. Then Precious had the audacity. Let me repeat that word again. That's our SAT word of today. Precious had the audacity to say I should have caught the ball. Pause. Let's pause and reflect on that. Precious said I should have caught the ball when she gunned it to my face. My beautiful face. She gunned the ball to my face. And I'm supposed to catch the ball. And we this far apart. Like, Precious. We gotta think. So, Precious was talking. She had a little mouthpiece. She was saying, I should have caught the ball even though she gunned it at my face. And basically she said she did not want to apologize to me. So me being a peaceful person, people were like, oh no, you should have went and talked to Precious. But I'm like, I was like, God got me. I don't gotta worry about it. She'll get hers. And I also mentioned multiple times, she can't run the first base. She still can't run the first base. So I could, at that time, I could run the first, second, third, run the field, do 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 miles a day. And she can't even run the first base. Okay. I thought I already won the battle because at least I can run the first base. Yeah. And at least I'm pretty. Like, you might have been jealous or envious of me, but baby, I'm still a baddie. You didn't mess up anything. My nose surgery went well. I didn't have to send no reinforcements. Like I said, you can't run the first base. You didn't get a scholarship. Yeah, so I think I'm winning because I'm still gorgeous. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I know who I am. People tell me who I am. And it's obvious. And everybody said, because we were just talking about the Shaquilla Robinson situation. People that you really have no beef with, they could be jealous of you. They could be envious of you. They could want something you have. Yes, I could run the first base, but I mean, she could eventually maybe she maybe tried to run the first base. But it's not, that don't happen overnight for Precious. No, she was gonna have to work to run the first base. You know, it wasn't just gonna be like, I'm gonna run the first base and I'm gonna make it. No, it's gonna take time. It's gonna take commitment. It's gonna take maybe living a healthier lifestyle. You know, Precious? So, but the funny thing is, she didn't want to apologize. The whole school went against her. People wanted to talk to her and say, why are you disrespecting China like this? China is peaceful. China is a Christian. China prays, you know, and slays. Like, she don't mean no harm. Like, why did you purposely throw we call it softball, but the ball is hard as a rock at her face and fracture her nose in 2 places? Why? And her response, of course, she could have caught the ball. I'm not apologizing. You know, very ignorant, but I still won. I'm beautiful. I'm like, I'm not gonna let somebody who can't run a first base, who's ugly inside and ugly outside, stop my joy. Like, I still was bad. But the thing about it was, I came to school the next day, had a concussion, still came to school, don't know why, but I did have perfect attendance. You know how that go. So I came to school the next day and we had a pet rally. So I'm walking in, everybody was like, dang, did you get beat up? Did you get beat up? Because a black eye had formed all in my face. they were like, who beat you up? Who beat you up? I was like, no, the girl threw the softball at my face and it fractured my nose. So it fractured my nose and in both places, on both sides, and my nose is like crooked for some reason, but it was fractured on both sides. And my coach, she was like, she introduced me. She was like, here comes China, don't hit me in the face again, Griffin. And I'm just like and everybody was like, oh my god, I know she did not say here come China, don't hit me in the face again, Griffin. And she said it and everybody was laughing. I mean, it was kind of humiliating, but like, I let it go. I mean, you know what I did? I straightened my stuff. I had my ice pack on my face. I flipped the hair and I kept going. Like, I'm still pretty. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, I wanted this situation. Like, I didn't lose. She lost. Because she's hateful. She's bitter. She's sad. And this is my story. So if Miss Precious wanted to see this video, I'm telling the truth. You're trifling. And I won. I'm pretty. You're trifling. So I don't care if Miss Precious ever see this video. I don't care. This is my piece with the situation. And I'm just telling y'all my story of how trifling and envious and hateful people could be. And y'all have to watch it. Because like I said, I had no beef with this girl. I was not studying this girl. I just knew she couldn't run the first base. I never told her that. Everybody knew she couldn't run first base. Like, she literally, if she made it to first base and hit a ball, she had to get somebody to run for her. That's how bad it was. But nobody said nothing. Nobody singled her out. Nobody bullied her. Nobody said nothing. That's like none of our business. If she want to get better, she get better in her life. And I never had, like I promise y'all, I never had no beef with this girl. I didn't know we had beef until the girl threw the softball at my face and ruptured my nose and broke it on both sides. Never knew we had beef before then. And I still did not dislike the girl. I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm winning. You're not, you know? So I never disliked the girl. I don't really care. Her name's Precious. If I probably need to insert some pictures of Precious in this video. So, cause she looked just like her. That's her twin. That is definitely her twin. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, please be aware of these fake spirits, these fake people. Just watch your back, because like I said, this girl physically harmed me, and I had to have, I think my nose surgery was like maybe $5,000 or $6,000. I had to have that surgery for no reason. Like, Cardi B voice, what was the reason? What was the reason? Like, come on. Like, I did not have to have my first surgery in 2014 for no reason. Like, she did this because she hated me for no reason. And she still can't say sorry. I don't want her to say sorry. Because like I told y'all, I'm already winning. I won this battle. I was a bigger person. I didn't do nothing to that girl. She caused harm towards me. So, I just want y'all to watch out for these spirits and just keep an eye out on these people who are haters. Like, you don't want to get harmed by somebody you don't know you have beef with. Like, you don't. You don't want to be harmed by, like, stuff like that. You don't. Y'all be safe out here. And this is part one. Part one of China Flicks. Because I had about 8 surgeries. This is just number 1. And like I said, this was not caused by me. It was caused by Precious. And the funny thing is, before I end this video, because I think it's very funny, before I end this video, I saw Precious at the job I was working at. I was working a little Bo Nally, little cute little job, you know, get tits and everything. Little cute Bo Nally girl. I saw her and I did get mad. I'm just like, she started my surgery journey. Like, this is 8 surgery procedures later in 2022. 8 surgery procedures later. She started this for me. So, yes, I got mad, but I just let it go. Like, I'm cool. Precious is Precious. Y'all know how Precious look. I might insert a picture if y'all don't know how Precious look. She looked just like her. I promise you. That's why, like, when I thought of a fake name, Precious fits her. It suits her. But I'm going to end this video. And this is just my truth. This is how I feel. But this is how I started my surgery journey of 8 surgeries. Yay! Dating back to 2014. And I want you guys to like. I want you guys to subscribe. I want you guys to turn on the bell notifications. I want you guys to tell your uncle, your mama, find Precious, share the video. I want you guys to just wait for China Flicks. This is China Flicks. This is for you guys. Because I get so many questions of, why did you have so many surgeries? Well, these are the answers. The first one was not caused by me. Okay? So, this is China Flicks. This is part 1 of my surgery journey. So, I want you guys to subscribe. So, and look for part 2, my next surgery. And then we're going to have 8 more. So, but my next surgery is going to be very intense. And it's going to be more detailed. So, I might have to break it up. Because that was a 3-year journey. Yeah. So, 2014 first surgery. This is China Flicks. Just subscribe. And I'm look forward to seeing you guys. You're great. You're positive. You're going to do great things. If you are a YouTuber who has not recorded their first video and been thinking about recording your video, I'm gonna need you to record that video today, not tomorrow, today. But thank you for listening to me. Thanks for hearing me out. This, like I said, this is my truth. Y'all be safe out there and be very vigilant of folks, because I want everybody to be safe. I don't want nothing happening to nobody. I want everybody to be safe out here. But thank you for listening. And I guess I could call you my China dolls. But y'all can give me maybe some suggestions of what I should call y'all. China dolls. I was thinking China dolls or China folks or my China peoples. I don't know. But y'all are my subscribers, and I look forward to sharing my journey with you. But stay blessed and be safe out there, for real. Bye. Okay, turn off the video. Turn off the video. Ooh, the makeup. Ooh, get into it, yeah.